Welcome to the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 196. First set of the day was submitted by Luca. See, people are like, I can't get a good photo. Like, you know, it's too tight. This dude's like Spider-Man up against the wall.
He's on his chair, I think.
But you don't see his... See, that's what I'm saying, man. You don't know that he's on the chair.
Maybe he did like a jump.
He's Spider-Man. He's probably holding on to like the molding. Look at the amount of theme across the shelves, because if you look at the first photo, we're missing out on a bit. We're not seeing R2-D2 and whatnot. So it's a little underwhelming in comparison to the rest of the room. I'll be honest. I think the monitor being in the far left corner doesn't make sense. It doesn't really explain like why.
Where's the monitor cable?
It might not even be plugged in.
I'm thinking it's just not even on. Like, I don't think it's plugged in at all.
It might not work. Yeah, I think it's an interesting setup, but it's super simple. It's not really like the room is awesome. The setup, very underwhelming. Lucas scored a 78. The next setup was submitted by Josh. Here's the thing. I think this is probably the easiest thing to explain. You have so much room. We can literally see the room. You know, like you have enough room for a bigger desk. And you have all the things you need, cool little accessory things. You know, you have a lot of explanations into what each thing means to you, cubs and all that stuff. So as awesome as that is, it's not going to work until you get a bigger desk. You get a longer desk that works for your area, you know, obviously not something that's too big, and you spread things out, boom. Josh scored a 66. The next setup was submitted by Michael. He was on episode 107. If you see, he's got like this huge ass room, pretty nice. We didn't like make fun of it too much. We just said like, okay, it looks like you just moved in. Like, what are you doing? Moving to the next photo though, to show it. Here it is. It looks like he's in a complete different room. You know, very different, unless he slapped paint, covered up windows, and reconfigured the whole
and got a new room.
Yeah. Looking at the actual setup itself, again, I don't think he did anything with theme other than putting like 4 frisbees up. You got these awesome lights that obviously look like they're spotlighting the wall, and that should be utilized. Missing, you know, speakers, which again, I actually think there are speakers.
I mean, he has a subwoofer on his
side,
so.
Which is what I was getting at, because like he has that there, but where are they? I wouldn't even compare it to your original setup. I don't think that that was worth noting that you were even on 107, because I kind of think your older room could have worked a lot nicer for you. You would have been able to utilize that big spot up against your wall. And but then again, I mean, both rooms are nice. It doesn't really matter. Michael scored a 78. The next setup was submitted by Jonathan. 3 monitors, Cisco slant. We can see his RC cars that he's all about, which take up way too much room. I mean, I get it, those things are big, yeah, but it kind of kills your setup. Oh, he's got a mixer. Too bad he can't use it. I mean, why? The next photo shows his cable management, which is surprisingly well done.
Yeah, there's no way they're going to change that whole like area.
That's going to be expensive too, because that's probably
like wood paneling.
If that's actual paneling, then I'd rather just shoot myself in the throat. Usability, if you really need the monitors that close to you, then okay. But I think they should go a little bit further back, because you have so much depth on that corner piece that you're not utilizing.
His mixer's there though. His mixer's there.
How is he? Shit. Too bad he doesn't have enough room where his RC cars are to put it. If anything, man, I'd put your computer behind your monitors. That could be a cool kind of idea if you're going to keep that much distance. I think the RC cars need to go somewhere else. They're badass, but like if they get dirty after riding around in the dirt, you just put them on your desk. Like, and this might sound crazy, but I'd actually not put the piece of the desk there, because those are 2 pieces. I'd put the other piece in the corner where the PC is. I'd put the one piece there connects. That way the computer could stay there. You could put the mixer over there. It's like not like the mixer has to be in your direct reach, but it could still be to the right side of where the PC is currently. You'd actually be able to get to your bed. That would open a lot more room. Jonathan scored a 64. The next setup was submitted by Michaela. Another one that's super simple, straight to the point, and done well. What do you think about the bottom right where all the stuff is stored? Is that too much? Would you come up with a cover? What would you do?
I wish there was like some sort of drawer cover. I mean, it probably didn't come with one, but maybe if you get some sort of like cloth to go over it, just to, you know, hide it.
The placement of the light switch, which obviously she had no like, she wasn't like, yeah, drop it right there for me, buddy. Like that's just kind of where it is. So that hurts because you can't center the poster. Michaela scored an 80. The next setup was submitted by Adam. I would try to utilize the top shelf a little bit more. You should, if you have this desk, you should always have 2 cups in the cup holders. Otherwise, it's like, does he really use the cup holders? You know, I like what he's going for. It's simple. It's straight to the point.
I got an idea. If you put a little bin down that left corner that's not being used, you can put the games in there.
Ooh, damn.
Because the games there are just, you know, just not necessary to be in there. Just
Tom
find
hitting
somewhere
with
else
the
to put
facts.
Yeah.
Adam scored an 82. The next setup was submitted by Tom.
I love the ingenuity with having the the desk, the other desks that come out so that your monitors aren't on top of that desk, but it just looks so weird. I mean, it's usable in some aspects, but the controller stand looks like it's like about to fall off, and if you had a normal desk, it would just make it, the setup way better. And having that TV in the middle, I would just get rid of it. It's older than bezels fatter than your mom.
Yeah, there you
and
go.
I think having the two monitors, they're really nice. I would just have them. The shelving, yeah, it's a little lackluster. There's not a lot. It's kind of, and the systems down there, I just realized that the systems down there, like, I don't know if they're really usable.
You know, you could store stuff, but don't plan on ever getting to it easily without moving. Not my favorite thing in the world. I think just a normal desk would have been fine, and then you could have the calyx off to the left. Tom scored an 82. The next setup was submitted by Dalton. Looking at this photo, I mean, theme, it's there. The cable management is where I would say needs some work. Now, good job on managing the cables, but you got to finish the job. So yeah, everything's coming down off the power strip, which works, but now this is where a signum comes in. You mount the signum in front of the power strip, so all of the extra slack and all that lays in the signum like a bed. The printer, I feel like, takes up some valuable real estate, but I doubt you have anywhere else to put it where it would make sense. I think every setup with a printer, I'm always like, yeah, printer's gotta go. But it's like, you know, the printer is literally meant to be used at a desk. Dalton scored an 84. The final set of the day was submitted by Zach. I love this setup. This is like almost 100 for me. It's just so simple, so elegant, so straight to the point. Just everything you need in the setup right there. Man, between the floor, the wall color, and the desk, I actually like it. I don't think the wall color needs to be changed at all.
No, I like it.
Yeah, even if you had the option to, like that, I think it's really, really nice. I would say if you're going to keep this desk for a long period of time, and this is how you're going to have it set up, I would drill the holes into the desk for your peripherals if you want. If that's something you're not interested in, obviously don't do it. The speakers, like, I never talk about hardware, but I think that's probably the only thing you're going to want to do down the road is, you know, make that update, get better equipment. But for now, everything you have is great. Headphone stand would be awesome. What do you think, Tom, for theme? What do you do? What's next?
Honestly, I think it's fine. The simplistic look works perfectly with the one poster above, perfectly framed. That's really all you need.
Zach scored a 92 and walked away with first place. Thanks for watching the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 196.